Hey, what the f? Ah, damn it, can't see. Hello? Oh, no. No, not again. The powered arrow? What? I don't have any of these. Oh, it's cold hard. What the hell is all this stuff? Hold that. Hold that. What does it all mean? Powered arrow? Coal hoppers? Coal dust? No. The consequences of my West Coast tradition are finally catching up to me. I gotta get out of here. Okay. I think I'm safe. It's gone.
We're cargo moving people. We do it every day. We move the freight this country needs.
Across the USA.
Like coal and steel and automobiles, you bet we know the way. We're cargo moving people. From N&W Railway.
That was horrifying. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Johnny, your favorite yearly YouTuber, back from the underworld. Now, one of the hottest items in O-Scale right now is the new Lionel Vision Line Class A. I actually got the chance to see and run one at my buddy Sean's place. Now, if you're interested in seeing that, click on the card that's appearing on the right side of your screen right now. I hope that's right, otherwise I look really stupid right now. Now, these engines are fantastic, and the Vision Line brings out some of the most premium top-of-the-line products, but what isn't as appealing is the Vision Line price tag. And as you can clearly see, I'm a broke bitch. So I had to seek out an alternative to getting a Vision Line one. Now, as much as I wanted to get a Legacy Class A, I wasn't ready to sell off an organ to pay for one. However, luckily for me, I got a Sid.
Hello?
Sid, you, me, Hooters, now.
I guess if you're buying it, we can. It's just like...
What? No, Sid. I need a custom Legacy Class A, and you're the best man for the job.
I don't know, Johnny. It's just like... Isn't that just a bit much, or am I crazy?
Look, dude, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll even Amazon Mountain Dew to your house. Hello? Sid? Sid? Damn it, I'm already broke enough as is, and Sid already drinks ungodly amounts of Mountain Dew. I have to sell off a kidney to pay for it. Well, since it's already here... Now let's get this shit rolling. Even as a child, I was a train-obsessed lunatic. My mother, knowing this though, was kind enough to bring me to the local train show, where I proceeded to foam after all the trains there. There are many groups and layouts on display, but the one that really stood out to me the most was the O-Scale modular layout. Now, later in my life, I learned that the layout was owned and operated by the Midwest division of the TCA. I became good friends with George and Wally of GFW Trains and my good buddy Tim. Now, I remember being enamored by the wide collection of engines and cars that ran on the layout many years ago, but there was one that stood out to me, and that was an N&W Articulated that was running that day. Now, I wasn't the biggest N&W fan even back then, so I never bothered to remember which one it was specifically. However, the thing I remember the most was being handed the TMCC remote and being told to go crazy. I remember how cool it was being able to experience command control for the first time, and how powerful that hooter whistle was. I was a kid in a candy store, and I was hooked. Now, one of the mysteries that still bugs me to this day is whose engine I actually ran that day. There's a chance I could have ran GFW's Class A, but even after getting to see the engine in person on their layout, I still can't tell if that was the same engine. But I never forgot the haunting tones of that hooter whistle. I actually remember getting a Lionel wall clock as a gift from my mom one Christmas, and I always remember being super excited to hear that hooter whistle play every morning. Something about it was just so haunting, and it sent a chill down my spine. Yes? 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 F*** you. When starting this Class A project with Sid, this engine originally began its life as a GS4. Wait, what? Let me explain. Before I became the daylight addict I am today...
What? I don't, no.
I had a plan to upgrade a PS1 GS4 to Legacy with Sid. This was a long time ago, and over that time period I changed my mind from going to Legacy to Protosound 3, resulting in one of my favorite engines in my collection, the Warbaby GS4. However, Sid and I had already purchased all the required Legacy boards needed for the project, and now they were just sitting waiting for their turn on the workbench. I had a full Legacy Whistle Steam upgrade on standby, and I just had to decide on which engine I want to put it in. I just wondered what engine would be worthy of such an upgrade. What the hell? This. It's weird. God damn it, Sid, I told you no more hiding speakers in my freaking house. Ah! Now, Sid would always run his N&W articulators when we were on Discord calls, so I would always hear the hooter whistles in the background. And eventually I would just develop Stockholm Syndrome. I have a fondness towards the N&W hooter whistle. After that, it was decided, and Sid sold me his Proto 1 Class A and we upgraded it to Legacy with Whistle Steam. Now, admittedly, the Proto 1 tooling is nowhere as good as the Lionel Vision Line tooling, and to be honest, it shouldn't be. After all, the tooling's from the 90s, and for that time, it was fantastic. Personally, I think it does a great job and conveys the might of the Class A. Now, there's no safety valve steam, but personally, I don't mind it. If anything, it makes the whistle steam stand out even more. Speaking of which, I love quilling the whistle on this engine. Something about that plume of smoke shooting out of the whistle when you blast the hooter just sends a tingle down my spine. Now, we can sit here all day and ooh and ah about how cool this thing is, but to really convey how badass this engine really is, let's bring it over to the layout and put it through its paces. Cue the montage!
This is the dispatcher. Do you copy? Copy that. I read you, dispatcher. Over. Okay, start her up. Stand by for track orders. Yes, sir. Start up and stand by. Out. Dispatcher here. You're clear to pull. Over. Copy that. I'm wearing the green. Out.
after all that, do I think this engine is better than Vision Line? Absolutely not. The Vision Line is in a completely different tier of its own. And comparing a homebrew engine like this against it isn't fair at all. It's like pitting apples against oranges. They may be the same engine, but are completely different models in their own right. For my purposes of just wanting a big N&W articulated with a fun whistle to play with, it's a fantastic model and perfect for my price range. Sid did a fantastic job with this engine, and I'm over the moon with the work that he did. And I know I say this in almost every video, but Sid, I'm really thankful for all that you did for me and for making such an awesome engine. I am really excited to have this East Coast Invader come to my West Coast based layout. But last but not least, I want to thank you. Yes, you. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to have motivation to make such awesome content, and the support you guys give me over the past couple of years has been fantastic. I really enjoy meeting every single one of you, whether that be online, on Discord, or at train shows. If you guys reaching out saying you enjoy my content and missed me in the year that I haven't uploaded really means a lot. So thank you so much again, and I've got plenty more awesome stuff coming up this year. I know I said that last time, but really I've got a bunch of cool stuff coming down the pipeline, so I hope you guys stick around to see that. Now if you'll excuse me, I've eaten a lot of coal dust in the opening gag of this video, so I'm about to be very well acquainted with Mr. Floor, but until next time.